So we have this equation, 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. They want us to solve it using completing the square. I'm going to just ignore these boxes for right now and just kind of solve it regularly and then see if I can figure out what they want me to place in, especially these two boxes. This one, obviously, they just want the answer. So before I can apply completing the square, I want to make sure that the coefficient of the x squared term is 1. So whatever coefficient is in front of there, I have to get rid of by dividing everything by that number. So now this equation will just become x squared plus 5/2 x minus 3/2 equals 0. And now this is the step where I take the b value, divide it by 2, and then square it. Well, 5/2 divided by 2 is 5/4 squared is going to be 25/16. So I'm going to add this to both sides. So I get x squared plus 5/2 x plus 25/16 equals, I'm going to move this, add 3/2 to both sides. So this is 3/2 plus 25/16. So now I'm going to clean this up a little bit. This thing might not look like it, but it does factor. Whenever you're trying to factor these, when you're doing completing the square, the easiest way to factor it is just to say, this is going to be x plus whatever I got, that b over 2, that's always going to go there. So this is going to be x plus 5/4 squared. If you FOIL this, you will in fact get this. You'll get x 5/4 x plus 5/4 x will give you 5/2 x, and then 5/4 times 5/4 is 25/16 equals, when you combine these fractions, getting a common denominator, you get 49/16. This is going to be 24 plus 25 is 49/16. So the only issue here is that this should have been 5/4. That 5/2 should have been 5/4. So then it's a matter of just solving this thing. I'm going to square root both sides. So I get x plus 5/4. The square root, this is nicely square rooted. It's just going to be the square root of the top over the square root of the bottom, which is 7/4. Plus or minus 7/4. So we have x plus 5/4 equals plus or minus 7/4. And then lastly, it's just to subtract 5/4. So we get x equals negative 5/4 plus or minus 7/4. So that gives us negative 5 minus 7 is negative 12/4, which is negative 3. Or negative 5 plus 7, which is 2/4, which is 1/2. So our answer is going to be negative 3 and 1/2.